Time now for another check on our weather. Meteorologist Vanessa Murdoch is back with the first alert forecast. Red alert's a big deal.
Yes, and with regard to the beach closures, we can expect that problem to continue because we've had an exceptional amount of rain, and we anticipate that happening again tomorrow. So that is why we have the red alert in play. More flash flooding is happening as we speak, and we expect it to be even more widespread for your Sunday. Let's give you a live look outside. Just some light rain moving over Manhattan, but a rocking storm pushing across Staten Island right now. It is 80 degrees, light rain and muggy. As far as the red alert, it's in effect from midnight tonight until midnight tomorrow night. Flooding risk yet again. Creeks and streams are already overflowing their banks since last week. Some spots have gotten more than 10 inches of rainfall. And with tomorrow's system, another 1 to 2 inches on a widespread scale is expected. But with any of these storms, because they're slow moving and then they could repeatedly roll over the same region, there is the possibility yet again we'll see over 6 inches of rainfall. If you recall, last Sunday, some spots, a few exact, received over 8 inches of rain. So we're watching the storm system again to have some impacts out there. Most significant flooding risk tomorrow in the red. You can see that is for many of us across the viewing area. Exception would be across the island downshore, but you're not excluded from your flash flooding risks by any stretch. And the National Weather Service has already put in a flood watch from midnight until midnight because we expect some unfortunate flash flooding events to evolve tomorrow. In addition to flooding, we could also see some damaging wind and hail out of storms. But yes, the flooding is our biggest concern. At present, we've got flooding concerns through the midsection of New Jersey, specifically Route 1 and Edison. The southbound lanes are all closed because of flash flooding. And as we look through the overnight hours, we're going to see this type of activity persist for the next few hours, and then a bit of a lull before a slow moving area of low pressure brings more instability to the region. High humidity out there, well, that just helps not just to fuel these storms, but to dump an incredible amount of water on the region. Let's break through it hour by hour. As of 7 o'clock tonight, we're still dealing with storms. Again, a little bit of an overnight break before the storms return in the wee hours of the morning. Expect rumbles of thunder as we approach daybreak, and that trend will persist until roughly 10 a.m. before a next round of showers, storms, torrential rain rolls through the region. And then tomorrow night, maybe some more isolated action, but the worst of it really is for the morning hours through midday and early evening as it looks right now. Just going to be a very turbulent Sunday wrap to your weekend. I mentioned 1 to 2 general inches of rainfall, and please, for the moment, disregard where we see these most significant rainfall totals popping up, because it's all about where these lines set up precisely where we're going to see these more significant numbers. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if some isolated locations pick up more than 6 inches of rain tomorrow. It's possible. Tonight, 75, warm, muggy. We're going to have active weather until roughly 10 p.m. A bit of a break. We're going to bottom out at 75 for your day tomorrow. Expect rounds of torrential rainfall, maybe some strong, even severe thunderstorm action. It's a high of 82. Yes, cooler, but the humidity levels will be equally amplified again tomorrow. That flash flooding risk, a big concern. As we look at your beach forecast on Sunday, moderate risk downshore. Right now, moderate for the south-facing beaches of the island, but likely this will be enhanced to a high risk for tomorrow. Your lightning risk, unfortunately, is high for Sunday. Wave heights at 2 to 4 feet. Water temperatures are balmy, but will you be there is the question. Tomorrow, it's a red alert, folks. Please be mindful, be careful traveling out and about. For Monday, it's hot and thankfully more settled, 90. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see humidity levels drop off, which I'm very much excited about. Tuesday, it's 87. Still a risk for storms. Looks more settled. Wednesday, 85. Thursday, Friday, mid-80s. Showers and storms back in the mix. In fact, we could end up with a bit of a yellow alert on Friday, something we're watching. I want to point out, though, Jess, next weekend, as of now, if things don't change, we are going to feel lower humidity. We're going to eliminate the risk for storms, and it's looking settled for a change.
I didn't want to say anything because the last couple of weekends have been such a mess. I thought maybe it was too good to be true, but that's great.
So could be too good to be true, but nonetheless, we'll look like this.
Glimmer of hope.
Yes,
all right,
exactly.
Thanks for the warning about tomorrow.